It's your boy Coach K. We actually about to get busy. We're gonna do abs and we're gonna do legs today. We already did, I think, 4 sets of this so far, right? I think this is the 5th set, just to be clear. We're doing about 20 to 30 reps on this. I like to keep it super basic when it comes down to the ab work, but y'all gonna see some of the ab work we're gonna get busy with today. So remember, when you're doing this, make sure, I talk about this all the time when we use the machines, make sure machines are properly adjusted. When we get in, you're not pulling through, you pulling through the elbows, squeeze the abs, stretch out. Crunches, these weighted crunches. Make sure you keep the tension out of the lower back, and make sure we do what? We keep it in the core. Squeeze the core. I always say get nice and fluent with what you're doing. Nice and fluent with what you're doing. Nice and easy. I'm gonna show y'all some money today. We gonna get busy today, Rube. We got King Rube holding the camera. Y'all gonna see him hold it down in a second. And remember, a beautiful thing about abs is you can actually be explosive. Some people love to think that you need to slow it down when it comes down to abs, but you can actually get a nice, good contraction on the abs when you're explosive on that crunch. Just make sure you control out on that stretch out. On the stretch out, remember, when we're controlling out through the abs. We're not controlling out through the lower back. We're controlling out through the abs. Stretch the abs. Once you feel that contraction at the peak of the ab, squeeze again, crunch, and then come right back up. I'm gonna do 10 more and we off this. Get that breathing. And I try to get y'all to understand that breathing is going to be very vital when it comes down to the negative and the positive motion, because if you're breathing out, you're actually contracting your abs a lot more at the peak of the motion. Then when you're breathing in and stretch out, do understand we can still feel everything in core because we're stretching out through core. Breathe out, it's going to contract the abs a little bit more as you're contracting it through the motion. Let's get it. Make sure nice and tight, good. Get that squeeze and then stretch out. Squeeze, stretch out, good. We ain't gotta go super crazy with the weight. Ruben stepped on this and did about 50. I had to lower it and did it 30. Sometimes you wanna lower the weight to make sure you can focus on the contraction. I don't like going too crazy heavy on the first exercise. If you ever notice, I like to be nice and steady. Slow and steady wins the race. If you wanna get busy and go crazy, do it a little bit later on in the routine. But the first exercise, you ain't gotta do nothing too crazy. Just try to get the blood flowing. That's about it. We did do our I think 5 to 10 minutes on a warm-up, on the elliptical. So we are good to go. This is my personal second workout of the day though. But we gonna get busy. Easy, good, easy. Get that squeeze. Once you hop up off this machine, those abs should be nice and tight. Easy. He about to get me in the bag. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't even know the name of this exercise. This motherfucker right here work. The beautiful thing about this exercise is you actually want to strengthen your upper body, mainly when it comes down to holds. This is another reason why I keep telling y'all, you need to practice your isometric holds. Check this out right here. We going right here with, oh yeah, see, told you. We want some different shit today. Only 10. So I know I keep talking about make sure you master the basics. The reason why we master the basics is so when it's time to step it up, that shit nice and easy. We're gonna keep it simple. We're gonna do 3 sets of 10. If 10 get too easy, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna turn it up to 15. Let's get it. Keep them abs nice and tight, good. Bring the knees all the way in. Cross the feet, cross the feet. There you go, bring the knees all the way in. Hold yourself up, nice and clean. Look, this a little tougher than it look, y'all. It's a little tougher than it look. Ooh. 10 too easy. He said, let's do 15. But like I said, this is the reason why we take the time to master the basics. So when it's time to step it up, it's nice and easy, just like the basics. You feel me? Because the basics build a foundation. Bring them knees in. Let's turn it up. 20. You said 15 easy, let's do 20. Let's get it. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going 20. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Remember, we're doing 20. This is gonna be the last set right here, you feel me? Easy. So I'm gonna give you a heads up. A cheat code when you're doing this, if you don't really wanna use a lot of upper body, you can hold right here and use your arms to hold you up. So you can focus on contracting the abs a little bit. But I'm gonna be real with you. If you got a shitty back, avoid this exercise. It's the last set right here. You see what I'm talking about with that locking? Yeah, that's a cheat code right there. Nice. Good, get nice and fluent. Bring the knees all the way to the chest. There we go, knees all the way to the chest on this one. I told y'all we gonna work abs, shawty. Good, bring it back. Come on, what's that? Ooh, show off. I'm showing y'all some secrets. This one right here, reverse crunch. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Y'all said y'all wanna get right. I'm gonna stop giving you the boring exercise. Up, squeeze. Squeeze the abs. Easy. Easy. Oh, shout out to Juju King for showing me that ab exercise. That changed my life. I'm gonna give you a quick example of why you need to work abs. Yes, at the end of the day, abs are not going to give you the tone that you're looking for if you don't have the low body fat. But do understand, you're going to be able to lift a lot more if you train the core as well as core stability. So remember, incorporate those abs. You don't need to do abs 7 days a week. You don't need to do abs 7 days a week, but you need to be training abs. Let's get it. Arms straight, hips up. Yeah. Get clean with it. Come up as high as you can. There we go. Come up as high as you can. There we go. A little bit higher. There we go. You feel it, don't you? Told you. Told you. It's gonna hit them lower abs. There we go. Easy money. All the way up, all the way up. Ooh. Your stability on point. But what I like to do is, I actually like to draw in my arms like this and then come up, tuck up, tuck up. One thing you're gonna notice is, as soon as you raise the hips, you're gonna fall right into the abs. Ain't no way around it. And the beautiful thing is, remember, you need to make sure you're breathing out once you get to the peak of the exercise. Not breathing out at the bottom. You should be breathing in when you come back down to the bottom. But once you get to the top, make sure you breathe out. Let's get it. Vacation. From that vacation, they're giving that body a rest for the past 2 months. It's time to get back to 7 days a week. Bring them up a little bit higher. There we go. There we go. It's okay to pop through the hips. Like I said, if you pop through the hips, you're gonna feel right in the abs when you get to the top. Control it down from the abs though. Nice, easy, easy. I know, easy.
Action, Bill. Shoulders.
I know you're going to. So I do want you to understand, yes, you are working upper body with this exercise. Ain't no way around it. Because remember, upper body is being challenged because you have to use your arms to stabilize yourself. When we in this position right here, you don't even realize you already recruiting shoulders. You already recruiting triceps. You already recruiting forearms. But at the end of the day, this is why I say, if that upper body is weak, you will suffer through this exercise. But let's get it. I'm tired too. I told you took a nap, I took a nap, but we ready. We ready, let's get it. Let's get it, show them how it's done. Yeah. Remember, control coming down as much as you can. You can still control with speed. Ain't nothing wrong with that. There we go. Good. All the way up. All the way up. Yeah, all the way up. There we go, all the way up. All the way up. Nice. So this for all my people that love control, right? You can come here. You can go up. Hold on, I gotta come lower. Come here. Up, control down. So one thing I need you to understand when you're doing this, remember you can still control with speed as much as you can, right? When you explode up, control down on your abs as much as you can. It would be, matter of fact, when we do it, it's actually a lot better to hold up here. Ooh, yeah. We need this. We need this. You about this? You about that? That's what I want. So when you do this, you're gonna need something at the top of here to be able to hold on. So you wanna hold with the upper body with this one, right? So we're gonna come up. I'm gonna make sure I'm holding it right. Yeah, this better right here. So up here, control down. Point them toes. Easy work. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. Be real with y'all. A lot of the exercise I'm showing you right now, I don't even know the name of it. But this one right here, we're gonna do 3 sets of 10. The objective is when you get to the top, make sure your feet are pointed. That's one. And the entire time, you load on the abs all the way down. You shouldn't feel anything in your lower back. Load the abs all the way down. Once the legs get straight, explode back up. So I want you to explode to the top of the motion, control down. Explode to the top of the motion, control down. You're gonna thank me later. Yep, good. Get a nice good grip. Explode at the top. Yep. Control it. Oh yeah. Control. I know. Like I said, because the hand position on the first exercise, now you gotta keep the hips up. You can't drop the hips first. Yeah. There we go. Good. Butter. Up. There we go. Control down. That's butter. Up. Explode. Control down. All on the abs. Explode up. Control down. All on the abs. Good. Once the legs get parallel, bring them back to the top. Explode up a little bit faster. That way you can still contract the abs when you get to the top. Ooh. Ooh. Roof showing off. Ooh. Yeah. Come on. Up. Nice. Up. Control down. We only doing 10. Only doing 10. Them abs gonna be on fire after this right here. Yeah. How that feel? How that feel? So when you see the first exercise in comparison to the second exercise, I want you to be able to pick your poison. We're gonna stick with the second exercise because do understand, when your hands are by your hips, it's gonna be a lot harder to contract your abs at the top. But with the second exercise, do understand, when the hands are a little bit higher, you get full control of your body at that point. And now you should be able, once you get to the top, remember, you should be able to contract the abs at the peak of that movement. Once you find that contraction, I want you to control all the way down on the abs so we can break down those abs. This is the one time I'm gonna say, let's focus on control, time under tension. Any other time, do understand, when you work abs, you can get a little bit more out of your abs with explosive motions. There's nothing wrong with explosive motion, mainly when it comes down to abs. But we only doing 3 sets of 10 on this. This is gonna be the second set. Remember, take your time coming down. You could do 3 Mississippi. You could do 5 Mississippi. Shit, if you want to really challenge yourself, shit, do 10 Mississippi if you really got that life. If you really about that life. But let's get it. So one thing, I want you to get real creative with your exercises sometimes. Fuck what the people say, man. I understand there's a lot of influencers and a lot of personal trainers that like to tell you that this exercise is more beneficial. But at the end of the day, sometimes when you come to the gym, like we doing right now, have some motherfucking fun, man. Because at the end of the day, for me to get in the shape I got into, I didn't have a high demand on my body of being this in shape. So I do want y'all to really understand, to stay consistent, you gotta find fun in your training. A lot of y'all miss this. Y'all be so demanding about what you want your body to get or look like in 30 days, 60 days, and 90 days. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with having standards and expectations, but at the end of the day, you have to enjoy what you're doing in order to stay consistent. Believe it or not, every exercise, everything I do pertaining to my activity level are based upon things that I enjoy. I love basketball, I love lifting weights, whether it be moderate or heavy. So do understand, if you want to stay consistent, do me a favor and have some motherfucking fun. Why y'all so serious when y'all get in this bitch, man? Have some fun, man. Create your own exercise. As long as you can feel the tension in the area that you're training, make up some shit sometimes. Believe it or not, some of these trainers be making this shit up as they go along. They'll be giving y'all, now believing them. Y'all be believing them at the end of the day, thinking that this is better than that. Fuck no, some of them is, when they telling you this is the best, sometimes that shit is opinionated. But do understand, even if it's scientific, I don't see a lot of scientists that's in tip-top shape. That's all I'm gonna say. And we ain't gonna go back and forth about that. So just do me a favor and make sure you have motherfucking fun when you hit the gym. Let's get it. You said, look, once you told me you ain't wanna come, I was like, you know what? We gonna have some fun. We ain't gonna do the boring shit today. I just need you to get your hips up a little bit more. Yeah, bring it down. Control down a little bit slower, bro. There we go. Yeah, nice and slow. See how you cook them abs? Cook them, dog. You can burn them. It's all good. Keep it in the oven for a little bit longer. Cook them abs coming down. Come up a little bit higher for me, too. Easy. Up, 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 up. There we go. And cook them. Bring them down. Yeah, cook them just like that. Yeah. That's how we get them. Yeah. And wait till the next time we hit that bench press or we hit them deadlifts and we hit them squats. That core gonna be activated. Yeah, good work. Good work, cook them. Yeah. That shit fire. Seen this exercise before, have you?
No.
Nah, I made this up. I promise y'all I didn't get this shit from no exercising book, no nothing. I was like, you know what? I like to challenge abs in a different way. Like I said, well, me personally, abs to me, it'd be boring just doing ab exercises, so we gotta have some type of entertainment. You know it's boring for me because you see us do the same shit over and over again. But then two, I don't want you to fall into the system of thinking that we're going to do that same thing. The only reason why we did those things very basically is so that we can be able to do things like this when we transition to things like this. Because you always got to do something that's extremely challenging at some point to see if you can do it or you can't. But the biggest thing, you know how I am. I don't like ego lifting. By the time we try it, we need to know that we can do it 100%. And look at you right now. You knocking it out like a motherfucker, ain't you? Yeah. And you ain't been training abs like that lately, have you? Nor have I. So do understand, this is another thing to be mindful of, is when you training, when you stay consistent with your training, even you falling off for a month, maybe 2, maybe 3 for real, you shouldn't have a significant loss. You should have some type of, you're not gonna be as strong as you was when you was consistent, but do understand, you ain't gonna have this big ass drop off. Like, think about it. If we do bicep curls and we able to work up to 50 pounds, right? And we can do 3 sets of 10 with 50 pounds on a bicep curl. If we take 3 months off, we shouldn't be struggling with 30 pounds. And I see that with a lot of people because they're not consistent with their training. They expect so much from their training in a small amount of time. This is why you see me, when I go into my heavy lifting phase, I do it for 10 months. Because I want to make sure that all that strength that I'm regaining, that I can retain some of that strength. Yes, I'm not going to be able to maximize in the conditioning aspect, meaning I'm doing 3 sets of 10 with 100-pound dumbbells, but do understand when we pick up those dumbbells, that's 100 pounds and we ain't hit them in 2 months, we still able to crank them for maybe 2 sets. Not 3, but maybe 2. You get what I'm saying? So remember, stay consistent with your training and you can get what you want. It's all about consistency. I want you to think about this one thing. If you're somebody right now that's struggling with your goals, right? Everybody has one thing in their life that they're super consistent with, that even if they fall off for a year, they still gonna be great. And I want you to take that same energy, that same drive, that same motivation, and put that shit into your motherfucking workout and make a lifestyle change. It's gonna be the last set. Remember, we're doing 3 sets of 10 on this one, and we're gonna hit legs next. Let's get it. Ooh. Hey, young, that was tough. I ain't gonna fake, you gotta let them cook, man. In this particular exercise, remember, the time under tension, and all you doing is you leaving the food in the oven. You wanna let it burn. Let that motherfucking cook. Let's get it. Oh. Instead of adding more reps, all we gonna do is slow down. All we gonna do is slow down. Sometimes you ain't gotta add more reps. Just slow it down. Make sure you good on your grip. Huh? Oh yeah, that thing fire. It's on fire. That's good. But remember, that's that contraction at the top when you throw those legs up. Let's get it. Yeah. Control it down, straight through the abs. Straight through the abs. Let the feet lead the way, not the hips. Let the feet lead the way. Yeah, not the hips. You dropping hips too soon, let the feet lead the way. Yeah, see the difference? Big difference. You're gonna be able to break down your abs a lot more. Yeah, let the feet lead the way. Good job. Easy. These things should be on fire. Easy. Yes, sir. Good. Let the feet lead the way, not the hips. There we go. It's one thing you need to pay attention to when you're doing this. Let the feet lead the way. The glutes should not drop before the feet. The feet should come down first and then the glutes drop. You got it. Woo! Woo!
I can tell.
So just to give you a heads up, if you experience a bench like this, I'm the type of person that like my feet elevated a little bit higher if I'm gonna do sit-ups. That's just me. I don't like when it's neutral. If I do neutral, I get real lazy. So this is something you can do. Put the box on this, just like this, just to raise it up a little bit more, just so you can get your feet elevated a little bit higher. I actually like the ones that come about right here. So what we gonna do on this, because y'all know I like taking it to the basics, we gonna use a 25-pound dumbbell when we do this. Some of y'all like to do the most and grab more weight, but I always say, do what you can really handle. You don't always have to use a lot of weight, but what we gonna focus on, controlling down, exploding at the top. The abs are already on fire at the end of the day. So we ain't trying to cook them too much, but we still gonna leave them in the oven to bake a little bit longer. Some of us like burnt hot dogs and burnt hamburgers. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Easy. Easy, control down. Up. Up. Woo. So one thing about this, when you get to the top, make sure you squeeze your abs. Identify them, lower down on the abs, not the lower back. That's one thing you can easily transfer with sit-ups. That's another reason why I'm not really a big fan of doing a lot of sit-ups, because you can easily work lower back instead of focusing on the abs. So just make sure when you explode up, catch at the peak of the abs, control down once you find and identify those abs. We're only gonna do 3 sets of 20, that's it. Nothing crazy. And the funny thing is, you feel lazy working abs with this exercise after the ab exercise we just did, because you're not gonna feel the same engagement, which is not a problem, okay? It's not a problem. But just make sure you keep the contraction in the abs. Let's get it. It's a cheat code. Yeah, good. You see what I'm talking about when you come up at the top? Squeeze the abs right there. Yeah. Yeah. Easy. Good. Easy. Squeeze, lower on the abs. Squeeze, lower on the abs. Good, keep going. That's money. That's money. That's money. Easy. And we're not going all the way down because it's easier to keep the tension in the abs. If you lower all the way down, do understand you are resting. You're no longer engaging the abs. Easy. That's butter. Nice clean 20. A little bit more explosive at the top. There we go. That explosiveness is gonna help you with the engagement. There we go, butter. You see mentality sometimes. It's either you're gonna do it or you're not. And that's where a lot of y'all slip when it comes down to getting in great shape. You half-assing it, man. You can't half-ass this shit or you're gonna get half-ass results. There's no way around it. You gotta be fully committed to it. You gotta be fully committed to your training. You gotta be committed to your recovery. And you gotta be committed to your nutrition. If you slip on one thing, you're gonna slip on results. I'm trying to get y'all to understand this. Everybody keep telling you that the training ain't that serious. They a goddamn lie. If training wasn't that serious, bodybuilders wouldn't work out as hard as they motherfucking work out. And I need you to understand that. Then when it comes down to the training, guess what we need to do? We need to nourish the body properly. You need to understand what works for you and your body at the end of the day. That's why I keep telling y'all, get your blood work done. Get your food allergy test. So you can have the precise things that work for you and your body. There's no cookie cut approach to this shit, man. There's no one size fits all. You right now watching this, you can do exactly what I do and still get no results if you don't follow the blueprint of your body. That's the thing. I understand my body at the end of the day. That's why it's easy for me to improve year by year, month by month, because I understand the ins and outs of my body. I understand when I'm eating shit because it makes me feel like shit. I understand when I nourish my body, putting that premium vehicle in your exotic vehicle, you can perform at high levels. A lot of y'all keep putting that regular gas in your vehicle and think you're gonna operate at high levels. I got woken up. I was eating like shit for years, and it takes time for your body to break down when you feed it shit. I'm telling you right now, I was at top tier shape, young. Had a health scare, scared as a motherfucker. I'm telling you, the most excruciating pain I ever felt because I was eating a bunch of garbage and my body couldn't release the gas and the toxins that it was supposed to. So do understand, you can be in great shape, but the shit gonna catch up to you at one point. This is why I say, make sure you follow the steps. You need to make sure you tighten up on your nutrition. You need to make sure you on top of your recovery. That's the sleeping, the foam rolling, the massaging, and all of that. And you need to challenge yourself every time you come to the motherfucking gym. It's no ifs, ands, or buts around it. It ain't no 90% nutrition and 10% exercise. You already half-assing it. Because at the end of the day, it's a lot of people that eat very clean with shitty ass bodies. And I want y'all to understand that. But let's get back to this money. Woo. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Easy. 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 Ooh. Easy. He motivated. Easy. Keep going. Keep going. All the way through. All the way through. Yeah, all the way through. All the way through. Easy. Keeping the tension on the abs. It's the only reason why we're not going all the way down. We want to keep as much tension on the abs as possible. Yeah. Keep going. Keep going. Easy. You keep it rolling. One thing I learned, you keep it rolling. One thing I learned about life, when you're too soft, they're gonna tell you you need to be more aggressive. When you're too aggressive, they're gonna need to tell you you need to soften up. This is why I say if you really need to get humble, God will humble you, dog. Don't let the people fool you, man. Because that's how a lot of people get tricked out their spot. They listen to the person that's really just hating on what they got going on. They don't even realize admiration going on right there. They just talking because they can't move how they move and they don't understand how that motherfucker move. That be the issue, bro. Like I said, I get a lot of people that's like, oh, you aggressive. But then when I'm the first one to come save your motherfucking ass in a real serious situation, now you want to be my friend. But then you got the one person that's, I don't know if I want to do it. They still thinking about, I would have been saved you. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's pros and cons to everything that you do. That's what people need to understand. Just as long as you can authentically be yourself, nothing else matters at the end of the day. Like I said, if you need to be humble, God gonna humble you, dog. Ain't nobody else. Know that. Easy. Easy. A nice clean 20. Get that 20. 20 money. Get that 20 money. Easy. Lowering down on the abs. Lowering down on the abs. Easy money. Nice. 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 Explode faster. Come up fast. There we go. Feel that contraction. Yeah, explode. There we go. Explode. Easy. Easy. Nice. Easy. Easy. Butter. Butter. Come on. Nice. I'm more accepting to who the individual is. You see what I mean? So one thing you don't even really know this about me, I look for flaws first, for sure. Because if I can understand your flaws, it's going to show me your natural character. Because what some people don't realize is when you're at your bottom, it shows who you really are. Because it's going to show you how you move at your extreme. And I think a great example is Breaking Bad. Think about what happened to your boy. Your boy experienced cancer and he moved himself in a way he never thought he would have moved because he was tired of being shitted on. You know what I'm saying? But that's who he was deep down within. It just took that one situation to bring him out. And that's how it is for some of us at the end of the day. But my biggest thing is you should never, as an individual, you as an individual, you are who you are. You should never change who you are despite whatever circumstances throw at you. You stay consistent with who you are. God, in my opinion, is really just challenging you to see, are you going to stay true to yourself? Or you gonna fall a victim to the bullshit. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, despite what anybody say, feel, think, or move, you keep being you, man. If you need to be humble, God will humble you, dog. Let's get it. We're gonna do 20. We're gonna do 20 on this, and then we're gonna be up out of here. Just focus on the blood, that's it. Woo. Woo. Time. Take your time. Yeah. Nice and slow. It's gonna be one set. Nice and slow. One set. Nice and slow. Easy. Remember, squeeze the glutes at the top. Let it burn. Easy. Remember, squeeze the abs nice and tight. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Control all the way down on the hamstrings, man. Control all the way down on the hamstrings. Butter. 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 Yeah, butter. Easy. Keep going. Up, 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 up. Good. Stretch it out. Yeah, I talk about time, money, attention. We do it. I know I talk a lot of shit about time, money, attention, but I ain't gonna lie to y'all. We do it. Easy. Keep going. Keep going. Yep, crank them out. Keep going. You got it. 20. Nice and slow. Keep going. Nice and slow. Yeah. Remember, make sure you squeeze the glutes. We stretching out on the hamstrings. When you get to the top, slow down coming up too. Don't come up fast. Slow down coming up. Bring it up slow. Come on. Yeah. There we go. Fight that. Squeeze the glutes at the top too. Let's go. Right there. Right there. Up, 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 up. Not so low. Good. Bring it up. Bring it up. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Bring it up. Nah. Come on now. Come on. Right there. Right there. Bring it up slow. 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 Fight it. There we go. Get them activated. Come on. Right there. Right there. Bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it up. Come on. Too fast. Too fast. That's too fast, big dog. Right there. Bring it up nice and slow. Right there. Right there. Right there. Up, 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 up. Yeah. Fight it. Squeeze the glutes. Good. There we go. Nice and slow. Right there. Right there. Right there. Not so low. Right there. Butter. There we go. Keep going. Right there. Easy. What's that? 20? Oh, good work. Good work. Good work. Good work. As you can see, that's abs. You might as well say it's an ab day. We did one leg exercise. For those who do not know, I ain't dropped the video yet, but we actually did abs. I mean, not abs, but we actually did glutes and legs yesterday. So we wasn't really looking to do any taxing when it came down to the legs. We actually were supposed to do 2 leg exercises. We was gonna do leg extensions, but we got tight on time, unfortunately. But it's your boy, Coach K. If you like more videos like this, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Also, make sure you comment below if it's any topics you really want me to talk about or any exercises or areas you really want me to go over. Because it's a lot of stuff that we can go over when it comes down to training, and I got a lot of information I'm gonna keep giving y'all. But I do wanna say thank you to everybody. We officially at 1,000 subscribers, dog. We're that much closer. I ain't even gonna say 2,000 is next, 10,000 is next, you feel me? So make sure you show love, like, share, and subscribe, and I'm gonna catch you in the next video. Peace.